Okay, writing techniques.
So you have decided to take the IELTS exam. Congratulations. Success starts with IELTS. Here we look at the criteria of coherence and cohesion. This is one of 4 criteria on which your writing will be assessed. Look for our other 3 criteria videos. Coherence refers to the flow of your writing. Your ideas should be logically organized and appropriately sequenced into paragraphs so they are easy to understand and follow. Cohesion refers to linking words that help you connect ideas and show the relationship between paragraphs, sentences, or parts of sentences. So this criteria looks at how a writing test answer is organized and how to link information and ideas. Here is one simple way to sequence ideas for effective coherence for this Task 2 essay. For example, the threat of nuclear weapons maintains world peace. Nuclear power provides cheap and clean energy. The benefits of nuclear technology far outweigh the disadvantages. To what extent do you agree or disagree? Introduction. Paraphrase question and include your opinion. Body paragraphs. Arguments for nuclear technology. Body paragraphs. Against nuclear technology. Conclusion. Paraphrase your opinion. Plan your essay like this before you start writing. It's important to use paragraphs. These give structure to a piece of writing. Think of paragraphs as a signpost, telling whoever reads your work where your ideas are going and when you are moving onto a different point. Since paragraphs are used to explain your argument in stages, express one idea or set of ideas in each paragraph. A good way to start a paragraph is with a short, simple sentence that introduces the main idea of the paragraph. Teachers often call this a topic sentence. In the remainder of the paragraph, provide explanations, evidence, examples, or personal experiences to build on and extend that idea. Connect and show the relationship between your paragraphs and sentences by using a wide range of linking words or phrases appropriately. See our accompanying download for different examples. They are usually these types: introducing ideas, adding similar ideas, contrasting ideas, giving examples or evidence, explaining results, sequencing, providing explanations, sharing your experience, drawing conclusions, introducing your opinions. Linking can be done in a variety of other ways. For instance, through referencing by using pronouns. Firstly, I'm very happy to receive this award. Additionally, I would like to thank my colleagues. Without them, I wouldn't be standing here accepting this. And also using substitution. Famous people deserve a private life, but celebrities also sell newspapers. As you practice writing essays, review your writing and circle the different linking devices. Then, think about how you could use different words to avoid repetition. Don't overuse linking words or phrases, however. This becomes irritating for the reader. The key in using linking words is appropriacy. Ask yourself, is this necessary and does it match the content that follows? For more information, please see our other writing test videos: task achievement, lexical resources, and grammatical range and accuracy.
Okay, that's the first tip for the writing part. So let's go to task response or achievement.
So, you've decided to take the IELTS exam. Good for you. It's the test for study, work, and life. The IELTS writing test is divided into 2 tasks. The first task differs depending on the module you are taking. There are 2 IELTS modules. The IELTS academic module is generally taken by anyone intending to pursue higher education studies in an English-speaking institute or country. The IELTS General Training module is generally taken for immigration or employment purposes. Here, we look at the criteria of task response for writing Task 1 and task achievement for writing Task 2. These represent one of 4 criteria on which you will be tested. Look for the other 3 criteria in other videos. These criteria focus on the degree to which the exam question has been answered properly. In the academic module, there is a writing task of at least 150 words where you should summarize, describe, or explain a table, graph, or diagram. You might be expected to make comparisons too. Successfully negotiating this academic task 1 means you will need to identify all the key features in the diagram. You might lose marks if important details are left out. Provide sufficient detail for a meaningful explanation, not too much detail, not too little. Ensure accuracy when referring to data or describing trends or processes. It's important to write a clear overview. This means summarizing the most significant trends or features from the data or information in the diagram. This is not simply an introduction to the topic. That's a common mistake. Here's an example of identifying significant trends. Looking at this graph, we would say, from the graph, it is apparent that participation of both men and women in full-time employment has increased over this time period. However, while the numbers of women are generally increasing, the numbers of men in part-time employment are fluctuating. In a question requesting a process description, the overview might identify the key stages of the process. For instance, how many stages there are and what each are, briefly. In the general training module, there is a letter writing task of at least 150 words. In this task, explain the reason for the letter, include all the points mentioned in the question, and use a consistent and appropriate tone. In both modules, Task 2 is a short essay task of at least 250 words. You are expected to present your opinion on a specific topic, supporting your ideas with evidence. Task 2 contributes more to your overall writing mark than Task 1. To master Task 2, you will need to respond completely to all parts of the question. Develop and support your ideas. Don't just mention them in a single sentence and move on to the next idea. Add explanations, examples, or experience. Ensure your opinion is clear in your answer. Make sure you underline key words in the exam question. Identify how many parts there are to the question, and make sure you do everything you are asked to do. Before you write, plan your ideas, though keep them relevant. Then group and sequence them. Spending 2 to 3 minutes doing this can save you time when you are writing. Follow the recommended timings for each task and meet minimum word counts. For more information, please see the other writing test videos: Coherence and Cohesion, Lexical Resource, and Grammatical Range and Accuracy.
Okay, that is another part of writing technique. It's always better to know how it works and how you can develop your writing. So we have covered task response, coherence and cohesion. Then vocab is the next part.
So you have decided to take the IELTS exam. Great choice. It's the test that opens doors around the world. Here we look at the criteria of lexical resource. This is one of 4 criteria on which you will be tested. Look for the other 3 criteria in other videos. This criteria focuses on the range and accuracy of the vocabulary used in your writing. Here are a few tips to improve your vocabulary. Number 1, when you are learning English vocabulary, learn synonyms. This helps you to avoid repeating the same word. For example, learn different ways of describing changes or trends for Task 1 answers. For both Task 1 and Task 2 answers, try not to use too many words from the exam question in your response. Again, using synonyms can help here to reflect the same meaning. When analyzing your Task 2 exam question, you can brainstorm synonyms for the key words in the question and use these throughout your essay answer. Alternative forms of transport should be encouraged and international laws introduced to control car ownership and use. 2. Also, when you are learning vocabulary, don't learn one word at a time, learn word combinations, or collocation. Remember the way words are used together, and avoid typical mistakes such as, he was guilty of making a crime, he was guilty of committing a crime. 3. English words are often part of families. For instance, Nowadays, every economical is struggling. Nowadays, every economic is struggling. Nowadays, every economics is struggling. Nowadays, every economy is struggling. When writing, use the correct word formation for the context. 4. Always leave time at end of the test to check your writing for errors and add in a wider range of language. Be sure you use less common vocabulary correctly. You are not trying to impress the examiner with your vocabulary. You are not being assessed on the creativity or the correctness of your ideas. You are demonstrating your ability to express and develop ideas precisely and effectively. For more information, please see the writing test videos, task achievement, coherence and cohesion, and grammatical range and accuracy.
Alright guys, that's the third part of writing where it has been demonstrated how you can take your writing quality to the next step. Next one is grammar.
So, you've decided to take the IELTS exam. Well done. Our expertise is your opportunity. Here we look at the criteria of grammatical range and accuracy. This is one of 4 criteria on which you will be tested. Look for the other 3 criteria in other videos. This criteria focuses on the range and accuracy of the grammar demonstrated by the test taker. For grammatical range, consider whether what you are describing is something that happened in the past. Use past tenses. Is happening in the present. Use similar present tenses. Or is predicting the future. Use a variety of future tenses. Sometimes you can use a combination of these different tenses. For example, when analyzing an IELTS Task 1 diagram, note the time period being described and use the matching tenses when describing the information. Demonstrating a range of written grammar might also mean using some of these tenses: comparatives, conditionals, modal verbs, and the passive tense, especially for Task 1 process descriptions. Look for our speaking and grammar download for examples of all these tenses. It's important to learn and practice a variety of grammatical tenses. In all writing tasks, also use a variety of complex structures. Complex structures are sentences with multiple bits of information. A simple sentence usually has a single piece of information. When you practice writing, transform simple sentences into more complex sentences by adding more information to the sentence. For example, ask yourself some WH questions to see what else you can add to the original sentence. For instance, these days everyone has a mobile phone. Think to yourself, who, what, why? These days, people of all generations have mobile phones, especially smartphones, because you can do so many things with them. In your writing, there should be a balance of simple and complex sentences. In addition, punctuation can change meaning. For instance, we got in through the window which someone had left open. We got in through the window which someone had left open. Students aren't expected to be 100% accurate in their writing. However, control is important. Some grammatical errors impact communication more than others. You will be scored according to the impact of errors on communication rather than on the number of mistakes. Leave time at the end of writing to identify and correct errors. You will always find grammar or spelling mistakes. Correcting these can improve your score. See the grammar checklist in the accompanying download. For more information, please see the other writing test videos: Coherence and Cohesion, Lexical Resource, and Grammatical Range and Accuracy.
Alright, yes, that's another video with the writing technique. So last one would be, no, still 2 more, sorry, writing task 1, then after that writing task 2. So we have covered speaking, writing. So writing task 1.
Meet Yo Ching. He is preparing for the IELTS writing test. He knows the basic requirements, but has taken the IELTS writing test before and not achieved the score he wanted. He realizes he has been doing some things in IELTS writing task 1 that don't work. Yo Ching reflects on his study process. In the past, he has tried to describe every number on charts and graphs. He realizes he should have identified 2 to 3 main and significant points in each diagram and described these. He has also copied words from the exam question or from the titles of illustrations. This resulted in lower marks. In addition, he has used too many linking words or phrases just because he knows them. He realizes he needs a new plan for success in IELTS writing task 1. Yo Ching looks in on his friend Kai Sheng to find out how she has been successful. First, Kai Sheng reads the instructions carefully to understand what is required to fully complete the question. It is dangerous to rush answers before understanding the task first, so Kai Sheng takes her time doing this. Yo Ching watches as Kai Sheng looks at the information and begins reflecting on what she sees. First, she paraphrases the key words using different words. So for this question, she writes this.
Hello,
It
teacher.
is important to understand the information depicted, so
Hello,
Kai Sheng
Raj.
analyzes what she sees.
Yeah, how are you?
Then she looks for the
All
most
right,
significant
how are
trends
you?
in the diagram.
Yeah, I'm good.
She writes an overview
What's
of
going
the
on?
information presented,
Um,
telling Yo Ching
okay.
that this is one of the
It's
keys
really
for
a
her
pleasure
high
to see
score.
you after a while.
This can be included in either the
Yeah,
introduction
leave me alone.
or conclusion, and will usually
So
be a
how
couple of
is everything going on?
sentences. After noticing
Yeah,
points to
everything
be
is going well,
highlighted,
teacher.
she thinks about how she
Are you
would
still
describe them.
studying, or your studying is
She
finished?
considers the grammatical tenses
I'm
that are
not finished,
relevant.
teacher. I've done my
As this
bachelor of
graph
technology in
covers
computer
years in the
science.
past tense grammar is appropriate to
Mhm.
talk about the information. As
Yes.
the graph also has future predictions,
Okay.
she will use
So
future
what's your
aspects
next
in her
plan then?
writing too. Kai Sheng makes a
Like,
few
I
notes,
want to expand
planning
my
and
business.
organizing her thoughts to arrange her paragraphs
And
effectively
what kind of
before
business
she
are you
begins to
after?
write her summary. As she
Yeah,
continues
we
to
are
write,
hotel
she
business. We are
separates her
providing
paragraphs
accommodation
clearly
and we are
and
providing Indian
uses
food as
themes
well.
for each paragraph. This allows her to
Okay,
explain
and
her
which part of
ideas
India are you from
fully.
again?
She uses a variety
I'm
of
from
verbs
North
and
part, from
adjectives when
Bihar.
describing the information in order to show a range of vocabulary.
Okay,
One of her favorite
so are you
tools is to
starting
make
to
notes on a
plan your
line
business
showing
soon?
a variety of words to use
Yes,
to
teacher.
describe degrees of change for her essay. Yo Ching has learned a
And what do you
lot by
think? What kind
watching
of
Kai
business would
Sheng's
be
process.
suitable for
Yo Ching
you or that
practices this
place?
process many times for himself.
Yeah, same like hotel business. We have many
Now Yo
scope in
Ching
this.
finds himself ready to take the IELTS exam again, this time
All
with
right.
confidence in
And
the
there are
new
many more
process.
businesses as well, like related to e-commerce. Like we can also go in that field, e-commerce field. Like people are too much fond of e-commerce.
Mm-hmm. And in order to start an e-commerce business, do you have to get a license, any authorization,
Yes, teacher.
or website?
Yeah, there are procedures and all. Right?
Would you like to explain me, if it is okay with you? How can you start the?
No, I
He has
don't know
also
about
taken
procedure,
time to watch
but
the British Council's other IELTS writing
yeah, but
videos.
I wanted
He retakes
like
the
we can go
IELTS
in
test
this field.
and achieves his target score.
Will
If
it be a
you
profitable
follow the
business, you
do's and
think?
don'ts for the IELTS Task 1 writing,
Yeah,
you
there
can
are huge
increase your
rush,
chance
but
of a higher
comparing to
score.
offline, online,
Just like
there is like less rush, you know.
The world speaks IELTS.
All right. So do you need also investment to start your business?
Yes, definitely, teacher. Like I'm not thinking right now. Right now, I'm doing hotel business, but in future, I will think about this.
I didn't get you. What do you mean by hotel business?
The hotel business, like we are running, like this is my parents are running hotel business.
Okay, so you mean to say you are the owners of the hotel, and then
Yes, teacher.
okay, oh, that's pretty cool. So how long have you or your family were involved in this business?
A long time, teacher. Around more than 20 years.
Okay, so all the hotels are in your own city or another city?
No, no, we have only one hotel. Like we are planning for expanding. But because of fund, like so because of Corona time, like we got a lot of losses and all.
Okay,
Um,
so was it closed for a while because of the corona problem?
Yeah, it was, but right now it's going well.
Mm-hmm. All right. So what do you offer from the hotel? Accommodation, food?
Just only accommodation and food. Like even we are planning to add banquet hall.
What's that?
Banquet hall, banquet hall. Banquet hall means yeah,
Like buffet system.
yeah, like marriage and all,
I see.
like marriage hall and like meetings hall.
Oh, okay, so that you can rent it to the other people for marriage programs. And okay.
Yes, teacher. Yes.
What are the other facilities in your hotel? Like, do you have swimming pool? Do you have internet?
No, teacher. No, no. Yeah, we are providing internet. We don't have swimming pools.
No. Is there any gym service? Some hotels have that.
No, no. Yeah, like so, like few of them they are providing.
All right. So if you want to, you're saying you're planning to expand it. How do you want to expand it? Developing or buying another hotel or making another branch?
Let's see. Like we are planning. My father is like looking forward towards that.
Mm-hmm.
So just I'm helping like him little bit.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I didn't see your live stream for the last few days. What did
Yes,
it?
teacher. I think yeah. Yesterday I conducted my live stream. Day before yesterday.
Maybe I was busy. That's why I couldn't
Yeah,
come to check.
rarely. Actually, teacher, the thing is that rarely I used to conduct live stream. I'm not coming regularly.
All right. Okay.
Even Hello increased, prices and all. Like, now we need to pay $16.
But there is an offer this month, 30% discount. It was last month
Okay,
as well.
30% discount.
Yeah, yeah. If you use the
Okay.
the code Hello Kids, I think is it Hello Kids, the offer is 30%, something like that.
Yeah, right, right.
Okay. Um, so that's why you didn't subscribe to any teacher yet for the high price, you mean to say?
No, teacher. Yeah, I think I'm your last student. No, like you are my last teacher since I haven't subscribed to any teacher.
Yeah, right. But
And another thing is that I'm not getting proper time, teacher.
okay. But Hello has now given opportunities for the new starters to take 2 free lessons. You know.
Free lessons. I don't know, teacher.
Okay, it's for the people who are using for the first time. You can see the IT has a green sprout to green leaves beside their name, and this offer is
Yes.
possibly for them to take the free lessons.
How
Right.
can I check, teacher?
Um,
Like that, great.
if you go to subscription to your teacher, find out that if it shows free trial,
Oh, okay, got it, teacher.
okay. But my lessons are always there. Is this option has been activated for free, trials, and you'd be surprised, in the last 15 days. Today's 15th, yeah. I think 30 students came for free lessons, free trials. That's really amazing. They just came to check out my teaching style and quality, and some of them
I
continued
think
to
I think
subscribe.
you are more familiar among people because you are very old user and you're teaching from long time.
You can say that, it's not only me. There are quite a few teachers like me, Ryan, Canadian teacher Ryan, Sophia, then Ahmed, teacher Ahmed, and Khadija. I don't see her taking any lesson. Khadija or Sabrina, I don't see them. They are before me a little
Yes,
bit.
teacher.
Hmm. And I'm trying to remember who else from the time we joined March 2020. So only 5 or 6 people like us. Teacher Sophia, Canadian teacher Ryan, then teacher Khadija, but she doesn't take any lessons. I don't see any of her lessons. Teacher Sabrina, I don't have lessons as well. Uncle, and I don't see his lessons as well. 5 people. I'm trying to remember who else is here. No, these are the 5 teachers from the time. And all other teachers have gone or left. Many new teachers came in the meantime. As you might be aware, Hello has changed a lot. They focused on quality, content, professionalism, and also teachers' teaching style. And
Yes, teacher.
you'll be surprised to know that they have recruited few teachers from India in the meantime. I've seen quite a few female teachers. Okay, Raj.
Yes, teacher.
About the how is Asha or other people? There are many people from the team London.
Yes, teacher. Like Asa, Mark, Nisa, and yeah, there are like a lot of people.
I know.
Mariam, I think yesterday I talked with Mariam.
Oh, Mariam, yeah. I know we Mark, Mariam, but I don't see Nisha anymore. I see Asha sometimes.
Yes, teacher. I don't know where is Nisa. I think might
She might have
see. Yeah.
gone back to studies, possibly.
Yes, teacher. And Asa, she is conducting live stream sometime.
On and off, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Uh,
And Kaiser, yeah, like Kaiser. Actually, teacher, I want to talk with you behalf of Kaiser.
what happened?
Like his account got banned. His old account got banned, and he told me that I don't know my account. How can I get my account? I told that I will talk with teacher Rahat, and you can talk with teacher Rahat related to this. He told me, okay, if you talk with teacher Rahat, then convey my message to teacher Rahat.
He contacted me about his account, and honestly, I asked our IT to find out what happened. And there is some surprising reports came which are authentic. Then I asked Kaisa to say sorry to our admin panel that whatever you did is really not good. He had few fake accounts. Okay, Raj, and
Yes, teacher.
from this accounts he logged in and he was using abusive words for other people, which really was not good. I explained to him that, okay, sir, you had some account issues because you created multiple accounts, and people obviously reported about him. Okay.
Yes, teacher. I can understand.
Hello.
Yes, I'm from India, Kerala. I'm student, degree student. Hello. I'm a postgraduate student. Post graduation in Arabic in University of Calicut. Is in Kerala, India. Yes, Calicut. After study, I want to complete my post graduation and will try for PhD. Yes, yes. Just now, yes. Okay, which time? Okay, so the only one-on-one conversation, one-on-one classes. Okay, what time, so? Oh, that. And today, what? Okay. Um, the first time I come in this app, that's loading now, and I see you in the first line. And I check it up with profile and uh, yes. Okay. Uh, okay. I really love to read books and write creative contents, and also preparing for post graduation. In your local language, and in sometimes it should be in Arabic. Arabic as much as yes. That's great. But okay, that's good. And but I can speak English though some fluently. Thank you. I want to I want to improve it more by speaking. That's why I am here, but I don't know the rules or any details about this app. I downloaded it now today. Okay. Oh, that's uh, it's amazing. Yes. Zain, Alhamdulillah. Oh, great, great. That what, yes, that what I searching for. Oh, great. Okay. Every 20. Okay. Okay, nice to meet you. So, 12 minutes. 5 minutes. 6 minutes. Favorite? No, favorite hobbies really is playing football. Support in country Brazil. Uh, it's really not as a favorite player. My favorite team is Liverpool. I love the team play and the team. Yes, yeah. Well, that's not clear, sir. Well, okay, that's nice. Yes. That's a state. Yes, yes. Uh, yes, Southampton. Yes. No, not yet. So not by soon, but I love to travel. Will be in future. We can we can experience the whole new lifestyles, and we can share it to others. So very nice experience in every traveling. Every country be different in every nature, in places and in language, in nature, or always that's different, and love to know about the people in the love. Okay, and I have been traveling in my country, India, in other states, but not traveled to any other countries yet. Yes, almost. Not Taj Mahal. I can went there, but Taj Mahal some far from Delhi. I went to Delhi, and unfortunately, I don't went to Taj Mahal. Went to Qutub Minar. Didn't know. Oh, what's I, uh, Kutubuddin. That's not taken. The class will end in 1 minute. Oh, okay. Uh, Okay, that amazing. Thank you.